What's going on, everybody? We are back with another episode, and today I'm so pumped. Get to talk to you about my third tournament because we be out here making progress. Oh, we're making progress. So anyway, sit down, relax, and let me take you through this round and some of the developments that have happened. So first thing, what a beautiful day. I'm in between rounds right now, doing 36 today, doing a lot of 36 whole days on the pursuit of this journey. But that's besides the point. This week was a massive momentum shift for me as a result of this tournament. So going into Monday's tournament, not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous because, as you saw in some of my previous videos, I was having some trouble with my swing. I thought I got it back on track, but again, things would creep up. My driver had kind of disappeared for a week and a half. And so my game was in this period of flux where I actually felt like I was getting worse versus getting better. So going into the tournament, I was not as confident as I would have liked to have been in that situation. So not gonna lie, was a bit nervous. However, one thing I did pick up, and actually I can't remember who exactly put this in the comments, and I apologize for not remembering in this exact moment. However, one of the things that I saw in the comments was you just gotta treat these rounds with the same energy that you treat, hanging out with your buddies and playing. And that ability to swing freely. And I noticed that about myself, especially when I was playing, and especially in the last tournament. I was not swinging freely. I was definitely tight, and I didn't have my tempo down. I wasn't in the right frame of mind to properly execute at the way I needed to. So I changed my routine up going into this tournament. Normally I was waking up at 5:30. I was getting a mini workout in, a full stretch, all those things. But I realized I never do that whenever I play normal golf. I never do that much prep. I just kind of wake up, have breakfast, cool, roll to the course, do a little warm up, boom. So I decided, okay, we're gonna just treat this like a normal round. We're gonna forget that this is a tournament, and we're just gonna roll into it. And oh, was that the right move? So I ended up shooting 5 over. That put me in 8th place, and that was 8th out of 39 in my flight. And I think that put me in 9th place over all the flights. I'm not 100% sure about in the totality, but in my flight, I finished 8th place, 5 over. That was just I needed that. But let me tell you, that 5 over should have actually been even and or 1 under. So let me tell you why. So the first hole started phenomenal. Hit a 328 yard drive off the tee, had an 8 iron in, chipped it, hit the flag, had a 6-foot putt, missed the birdie. So anyway, that's a good par, but that's fine. But that should have been a stroke right there. On the third hole, after hitting 2 consecutive amazing drives, the third hole I topped my driver 100 yards. I topped it. Now, luckily, my hybrid is working like a dream, and so I was able to absolutely rocket launch it, close enough, chip it, made bogey, but luckily didn't make double. That was fine. So now we'll skip to hole 6. I hit the biggest drive of the day. I think it was 340 something yards. Just absolutely pummeled one. Hit a 6 iron to the front edge of the green. Duffed my chip. I had a putt from 15 feet, but not enough to put myself in a position to make birdie. So there's another one right there where I'm oh my God, are you kidding me? Really? And then the next hole was a par 3, proceeded to make double, unnecessary. I hit my shot into the bunker, hit my shot over the bunker, and then missed a short putt. Unnecessary error. So right there is, 3-4 strokes. Ugh. But at the time, I was still playing well. I think I was only 3 or 4 over after that. So it's not like the round was disappearing. I just wasn't scoring and capitalizing on a lot of the opportunities. On 8, I hit an iron off the tee, cranked it down there, hit a wedge to 6 feet, boom, made the first birdie of the day. Okay, got a stroke back, feeling good. That was a big momentum shift because now it's okay, I was scoring and my ball striking started to feel better. I think that double actually helped me because after that point, I was dude, none of this matters. Just swing. Just swing. And the reason why I made double on that hole is because I was swinging tight. So I was okay, just hit the ball. And after that, my ball striking got so much better. I was feeling really good. It was basically pars all the way. The par 5 12th hole, ripped the drive down there, got onto the green, again, missed the birdie putt. So it's that should have been a birdie. The 14th hole topped my driver again. I topped it. And this is a hole where, with the way I was hitting my drives that day and the distance I was hitting the drives, this was a very drivable par 4. I could have been on the green and or had a 20-yard chip on And instead, like, no, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So that's annoying. That's annoying. So that's 2 topped shots. So that's another shot wasted. So that was a bogey, which honestly, I believe that could have been a birdie, at worst case a par, had I got my tee shot correct. Fast forward to 2 holes later, made a wicked up and down. So hit my drive a little, like, too far right, hit it over a tree, and had to then pitch it over a bunker on a downhill to the pin, and stuck it to 4 feet, made the putt. I was like, oh. And at that point, I was having fun. I was enjoying the round, and I was like, oh, I love playing golf. Oh, this is 100% fun. This is exactly the kind of like vibe I'm feeling. So I was feeling great. Fast forward to 17, hit a huge drive, again, make a par. So rolling up to 18, I'm 4 over, confidence is there. Wind was into us. Normally I don't hit driver on 18 there because it's an elevated tee shot to a downhill dogleg right. And so honestly, if you just hit a hybrid, like 250 yards, it takes it down the slope, and you can usually like have a pretty good shot in for 2. Worst case, you just lay up. Like it's not a hard finishing hole. But we had a ton of wind into us. So I really wanted to go for it. And because the driver was feeling so good, and they actually had us a tee box back than normal, so I'm like, okay, let's pull driver. End up cranking the driver, run through the fairway a little bit, so I'm blocked out. So then I have to lay up. I tried to hit like a really big draw 6 iron in, missed the side of the green, chipped it to the fringe, and when I went to putt off the fringe, I just didn't get enough contact, left it short, made bogey on 18. Super unfortunate because 7 out of 10 times I'm birdieing 18 there. So I was like, like that. Not only did I could have gained a stroke back, but I gave one up. Finished +5, and though I made some very unnecessary mistakes, I was so pumped that I shot +5 with all of those errors. Like, what that taught me is that in the context of this round, like, I could have gone low had I cleaned all that up. Like, as I'm telling you, like, there was so many things in that round where I totally dropped the ball, and I still was able to walk away because I was able to scramble, I was making putts, and when my ball striking was on, it was on. And I was playing golf that, if you see my latest vlog at Windance, like, that's the kind of golf I'm playing now. Like, it just felt nice to be able to walk up to the tee and, like, hit. So, huge momentum boost, felt really good this week. This has definitely changed my game and my mentality, because I was definitely super frustrated towards the end of the last week, just with my swing, and my game felt like it was deteriorating a little bit. And it was just messing with me mentally. It wasn't putting me in the headspace that I wanted to be in. So it was just, it was so great. And it's now trickled into my play this week. I shot a 74 at Windance this week from the Golds. So that's that's 7,100 yards from there. So I normally play that course from a 6,600 yard layout. So I added an extra 500 yards and was able to shoot really well. So the confidence that's given me is really good. And I'm really now excited to go into my next competition. Now that I've kind of put up a round that's more in line with my capabilities, I think that's super important for me. And I definitely feel so much better as a result, because I just needed that. I needed that. The first 2 tournaments just did not reflect what I feel I can bring to the table. And so it was just really nice to, like, put up a score. As I was editing this video, I totally forgot. Last year, at this exact week, at this exact course, I shot 93 on that course. 93. So to go from shooting 93 to +5 in a competition, like, what? What? How did I forget to put that in the video? That's the kind of progress we're making, guys. Anyway, back to the video. Played 18 this morning, got another 18 tonight. Super excited. We'll keep you posted, but we are feeling great about our goal to hit under par, par October 1st. It is going to happen. I can't wait. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.